Hi everyone, Trina here. Today we're going to be working on another mixed media piece. We're using another sheet of the sample paper I got from Red River called 64-pound Aurora Art National. This is a matte paper. And we're just going to play with the acrylic distressed Oxide inks. So let's get started. Let's pick, I'm going to start off with this walnut stain. I'm just going to kind of drag it out just to get some on the jelly plate. If you haven't seen me do this before, this is the stamp pads. But if you use them on inkjet matte paper, and apparently also glossy paper, they do not release. So I've got some little baby stamps that I picked up from Amazon. So we're just going to kind of stamp those in there. And I'll leave the link in the comments. They're pretty small, like they're tiny, but we won't let that stop us. They've got some pretty cool, like this one has a really cool, like, dots there at the top. You can see I've already been playing with them. Okay, so we're gonna keep this pretty simple. Let's just start with this, and we will go from there. So I really just wanted to play more with figuring out how these work. Oh, that's a nice line. You see, it works really well on the jelly plate. Let's come in for a little closer up look. You can see these little tiny marks. Those are from the stencil. It's really subtle, but I like it. Okay. Let's do another line of that, only smaller. Maybe we can add a little bit more of that on there. Because you can see how it's got sort of beading up here on the plate. Just a little beading. Let's use that little stamp again. Here's the problem. These things are so tiny that they keep getting lost on my desk. It's like I've lost one already. Okay, let's put a few more of these marks in through here. Kind of flip it around. We don't want it to be uniform. I'm going to move my paper underneath here. My very messy desk. I want to print it like, let's take off the mask. Just kind of want to see what I'm doing here. So I kind of want it to overlap a little bit because I want to see how it reacts to, like, if it makes it darker, which it should. Okay, that's interesting. That's really interesting. So I got this color called Black Soot, and I'm just gonna stamp onto this paper. Just to kind of create some interest right through there. I think we need another stamp though. I don't want them all to be the same. Yeah, these stamps were like, I think $4 maybe. Super cheap. But they felt like they were very perfect for what I use because I don't use the full stamp usually. I'm just using parts of it. This one's fun. I like this one a lot. I need to get some acrylic blocks because I'm getting My hands are really messy. Okay, that's fun. Do we need more of that? Well, I think I'm gonna stop there. Okay, so I started doing this little thing. This is the Salty Ocean, where I was putting down color like this, and then using, is it this one? A little bit of this Vintage Photo, and a little bit of this Walnut Stain. Okay. And then I was spritzing them with water. Kind of swirling them about. I kind of want this to go a little bit over here. Might need a little bit more of that blue. I just found this is a really cool way to mix the colors together. So you get something a little different than just the normal colors. Okay, so we're going to take this paper and we're just going to dab it into there to see what we get. Okay. You kind of have to trust yourself a little bit. It doesn't take a lot. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, let's do, got a little bit more there. It's even more fun on this paper because on the paper I was using before, it didn't dry. So it's a completely different effect. I really like this walnut. And I guess you could even add the sprays in there too, if you wanted to. Let's come in with, need a brush. Let's come in with this, and we'll just sort of do that. But I kind of want it to be more wet, so that's probably all for naught. Let's add a tad bit of the, oh, that was way too much. These come out like bullets. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of wing it around there. And then, let's see, I kind of want it right through here. And I'm still working on my technique, so don't judge yet. Okay. And I got some overspray here, but that's okay. It's kind of the randomness that I like. And you can spread them around a little bit. But I think it's kind of cool. That's probably way too much. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a little carried away there. Another thing you can do is if you don't put a lot of water on it, you can make it a little bit more precise, right? So you feasibly could just keep adding colors. Let's add, if we add some of this faded jean. That might be too blue, but I'm just gonna add a little bit of it. What if we just put some of that in there too? I think I like this sort of lighter because that got a little carried away there. However, ooh, I kind of like that color combo. Let's add more of that. So what if we did like, Okay. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Let's see closer. And you see how the little droplets are forming there? You can also come back in and lift. So I really like this, but I think it's a little too crazy. I think I'd like it more. Oh, I forgot we're using matte paper. That didn't really work, did it? But we could add like, I'm not sure I'm supposed to be doing that. But here, let's just, because we're using the matte paper, I forgot we're using the matte paper. We're not going to get a lot of lifting through here. So, yeah, I forgot about that part. That's okay. So I printed off this tissue paper with the Oxide inks on to my jelly plate. And then I put a layer of gel medium down on both sides. So we're going to see if it bleeds or not through the paper. Quick little experiment here. Let's see what happens. So last time I tried this, I didn't do both sides and it just bled everywhere. But this seems to be working. Okay, we got no bleeding. So the gel medium on the paper, both sides, works pretty well. Let's put this other one down. I changed my mind a little bit. I think I want it through here instead. Kind of break up a little bit of what we got going on here. I got a little carried away with my spritzing. It's just so fun. Okay. Plus, I thought it might be kind of cool to have some of that blue showing through. Okay, I'm going to add a little more of the stamp, the vintage photo. And maybe some black too. But let's start with this. Kind of want to see what happens if we just do like some little marks through here. Really like these stamps. Let's really get some on there. Oh, sorry. Paper's flying around. It's like they almost look like water stains. Okay. I think we need some black. Okay, let's put this one down. This is with the soot. I need some more of that. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, let's bring it in for a close-up. See what's going on here. Let's see what we just did. Lines through here. Wonderful little soot marks and this texture up here. I love it. Okay, what next? I feel like more black. Maybe black pencil. Ink tints. Let's try that. So this is the Ink Tints Ink Black. I just kind of want to make some marks through here. Kind of bring some of this together. And some definition. Let's come through here and bring this line down here. mark. Kind of trying to define this space. I need some darker marks through here. Put some marks through here. And then I'm gonna put like really black mark through here. Maybe and I think I want to add some marks through there and one more spot. Let's add make a line through here and add some more of these lines through here. Okay, let's come in a little bit so we can see what we've done. I like it. It's totally different than something I ever make. This stuff up here is fabulous. I love this grungy texture through here. All of these textures that we created with stamps and the jelly plate and the papers. It's kind of different, but I like it. Let's see what it looks like with the mat. Okay, so I put the mat on it, and it's severely lacking here at the bottom. So I'm just going to add in some marks through here to see what we get. I didn't like how the white space was developing down there. And not that I just don't want it to be flat and just sort of have a space where there's nothing going on. Let's add in this other crazy stamp. Let's try this one. Sounds like scribbles. Maybe we can just bring it together a little bit through here. Oh, you know what it needs? I'm just gonna do it. Let's spray a bit of the vintage photo through here. Maybe right there. I thought I was done, but I was not liking the way I dealt with that big. Oh, that's better. Okay, I think I like that much better. So now let's look at it with the mat. There we go. That's much better. Before there was just a big white line down there, and it looked really bad. Okay, so this is the mat. I like it. Will I keep doing this? I'm not sure, but I know that I really like this combination and the way to add on the inks onto the paper. Let me show you something real quick though. So this is one I made yesterday when I was playing around, and I used watercolor paper, and you can really see how painterly these marks get through here. So that's definitely, it's a lot different on this paper. But yeah, definitely liking it. Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe. Click over here to see the last video. And I will be going live at 2 p.m. Central tomorrow. And we're going to make some jelly papers and collage papers on the jelly plate. So don't forget to tune in for that. And I will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye.